Hey guys, welcome to part 3. What if Goku and Vegeta went back in time? When we last left off, Goku and Vegeta had saved the future from the androids and just shown their power off to, the future warriors, the future Z fighters. So we're going to be doing the android saga. Now Goku, I would say that Goku really didn't need to take the medicine. Because of his future body was turned back in time, Goku and Vegeta. So this time Goku wouldn't need the heart virus. So Goku and Vegeta would get back to the present timeline, and they would be doing their normal stuff, training. Goku and Vegeta, I'm sorry, really does not need to train. They're just doing it. They would be fighting in their base forms. Now, during that time, Vegeta still had Trunks. And, this timeline, Vegeta's more willing to hold Trunks. Because, in the Buu Saga, Vegeta regretted not even holding his son as a baby. And in Super, he has grown to love his children. I think it's Brawl in Super or Bola. Brawl, I believe. Brawl, I'm sorry, he was holding her and etc. etc. He would hold, be spending time with this son. He would redeem his alternate self's actions. Basically, when he went back in time, he wanted to change that. He felt so. I think it's May 8th, whatever day it is that the androids would arrive. Now, it wasn't just Goku Vegeta training. He would be training with Gohan, the Z fighters, etc. And Piccolo. So Goku, they would all be ready to fight the androids. They would wait in the same location. This time, Goku Vegeta would tell... Sorry. This time, they would tell Yamcha to be careful. Basically teaching him, watch out for your surroundings. Telling him, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this to Yamcha. Now, this Yamcha is a lot stronger, so he wouldn't get pierced like his canon self. But I don't think he'll be able to defeat Dr. Gero, even if he trained. Maybe, lowering his power level. Because I ain't for sure. After the Frieza saga, the power levels wasn't really a thing anymore. The Super Saiyan transformation was somewhat. But, after the Frieza saga, there wasn't a whole lot about power levels. So I would say that Yamcha is able to destroy 19 and damage Dr. Gero a little bit, but I would say they would be a lot stronger. I would say that Dr. Gero has the Infinity Ki engine like a cannon, and he has the power to absorb, ki from his hands. He also can absorb energy waves, kind of like Super 17. He would also have basically a power boost, like a machine that would boost his physical abilities, kind of like Kaioken. He would try to fight Yamcha, but he would retreat after Goku and Vegeta would get there. They would tell Goku and Vegeta would basically know where the location is. Goku and Vegeta they would basically be going slow to let Dr. Gero activate 17 and 18. And then, like in canon, Dr. Gero is murdered, executed. 16 would want to destroy Goku, like in canon. Goku, 16 would run, because this time Goku's there. They would allow 16 to have his fun. Goku would fight 16. I'm sorry, even in his base form, 16's gonna get thrown. they would fight. Goku would say, "I'm having fun, 16. My program is to destroy you, son Goku." So Goku, he would want to save 16 this time. Because Gohan, plus he's like Android 8. He was programmed to do something that he didn't want to do. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. So Goku would basically destroy his arms and his legs and would pick him up and take him to Bulma. He would grab blueprints and etc. for the androids and would give it to this Bulma. Goku and Vegeta would have a sparring match for 17 to 18. I'm sorry. Goku and Vegeta. Now, this 17 to 18 is about the same in canon. I would say they would be. Let's just say they have a type of. They're as strong as probably. Let me think. Because they were stronger than normal Vegeta and Trunks and the Z Fighters as a canon. So I would say, lowballing it, it's not really confirmed what the power levels are. So I would say they would be around. They're at full power. They are around Piccolo, Kami, around that. I would say they would be a tiny bit stronger. Just a tiny little bit. It would still be the same if they were to fight, but I would say that 17 would have the edge. Well, to compare it to Canon Piccolo. If it was Canon Piccolo. But this is the new timeline Piccolo. So, Goku, Vegeta would basically have a sparring match. They're basically having to hold back a whole lot. Because this 17 is still the same 17, weaker 17 than the Tournament Power one. Goku Vegeta would fight them, and basically they would just be having fun. Goku Vegeta would show a glimpse of their power. They would power up into Super Saiyans just to knock them back. And Goku Vegeta would basically say, "This is over. Enough fun. This is over. You can't beat us, and I know you're not going to hurt anyone. And if you do, I'll kill you." Goku said, "If you hurt anyone, I will kill you. If you hurt any of the civilians, like humans, I'm going to kill you." Goku and Vegeta would power back down into base forms, and they would fly away. 17 and 18 would still, Soma and Kanon have their fun, but it won't be searching for Goku. They would just be off exploring the world. I would say that Goku would wait a little bit, would return back to the Dr. Dro's lair, would destroy the computers, go down to the secret laboratory and kill the cell in the incubation pod growing. Let me check this real quick. Okay. Sorry for not uploading in 2 weeks. I was going to upload yesterday, but I had something going on, so I would like to apologize. But I have to say, we are growing, and thank you for your support, guys. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna get back to the story. So Goku, Vegeta, they would get back to fighting each other. I would say that they would go into the Hot Time Chamber, since they're technically younger than their canon selves, since going back in time. So They both would go into the Hot Time Chamber. Now, I don't really know what this form would be called. It is a new transformation, the rival Master Ultra Instinct. We still don't know what exactly it is, but it is somewhat of a Kai. A Kai. So I'm just going to say it's the God of Destruction form for now. I'll retcon it later on. Vegeta would power up into his God of Destruction form. Goku would power up into Master Ultra Instinct. Now, Goku was going to learn. I'm going to retcon the story a little bit and say this is when they fought Granola instead of Moro, because I didn't know what Granola was. He wasn't really announced until after I done part 1 and 2. So I'm gonna retcon to say they were fighting Granola and they went back in time. So Goku Vegeta, I'm gonna say Goku would have the same fighting style. Similar to the same fighting style. He would have a combination of Whis, his own fighting style, and Piccolo, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. They would both be fighting. Now, outside of the time chamber, now Goku and Vegeta's going full power. Goku is the MUI. Vegeta's I'm just going to call it the God of Destruction form. That I'm going to say it's basically, what Toppo's form is, since I really don't know what the new form is called, like I said. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. So Goku and Vegeta are fighting in the time chamber. Now we go out of it. I would say that Cell would awake. I would say really he wouldn't awake, but he would awake from probably Goku Vegeta showing off Super Saiyan. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I would say that he would know that he would come out of his cocoon. Now, the time machines thing is still like in canon, just Trunks ain't in the story right now. Goku and Vegeta would come out from training, their shirts would be destroyed. They would both have scratches here and there. Goku and Vegeta would heal themselves. Now, during Granola arc, since I don't really know it, I'm just gonna make up some stuff. Goku went back to Yardrat to learn Force Spirit Vision, everything that Vegeta did. Healing, making him go into a giant form, normal self, and small. Gigantification. So Goku and Vegeta would be healing themselves, and they would get their backup clothes. So Goku and Vegeta would, since their power levels, I would say that Cell would come out to try to hurry up and get 17 to 18. Because he would think that he may kill Goku that way. He would start trying to absorb human beings like I said, he's still the alternate canon timeline Cell. It's basically like a redo timeline universe. It redoed the whole thing. Goku and Vegeta would basically let Cell do what he wants. I could see Goku and Vegeta wanting a rematch because Goku having to kill himself to stop him from exploding, and Vegeta for Trunks. Future Trunks getting a beam through I think it was his heart or chest, whatever. Plus, now they have Force Spirit Vision, so before they kill Cell, they'll just separate him from 1718. I would say that he would go ahead and get the Dragon Balls, they both would. Or Vegeta would go home to his Bulma and Trunks, while Goku would go and get the Dragon Balls. Doing the cloning technique that Vegeta has learned on Airdrop, because Goku learned it too now. Let me check my whatever. Sorry about this, guys. Okay. Goku would clone him. Basically, I'm gonna call it just the cloning technique. Separate himself into 8 parts. One to go get the Dragon Radar, and the others to go get, meet up with the 8th one and get the Dragon Radar. And they would separate and, well, not separate, but they would all search around. They would probably power up into their Super Saiyan forms, or go at least a little full power to boost their speed. And they would just going around the earth looking, while the one with the radar is, searching for the Dragon Balls, while the other ones are just investigating where the Dragon Balls could be. Goku and Vegeta, they're just doing their own thing. Goku's at home. He's training Gohan and how to become a Super Saiyan. Now this is still Kid Gohan. Yeah, Kid Gohan, since he's not in the Hog Time Chamber. Goku would teach him how. I would say teach him somewhat. He would force him to become a Super Saiyan. Goku would power up into his Super Saiyan form. This is Super Saiyan. Basically, they mastered the form. Goku would get ready to do a weaker beam, like a Kamehameha. It's like his kid self low beam. He would throw. He's heavily suppressed, so he's not going to kill Gohan. He would throw it at Gohan, and Gohan would act in rage. Goku would say, I'm going to kill Piccolo, everyone you love, and then I'm going to meet you in hell, son. Kamehameha! And Gohan would snap, turn into Super Saiyan. Now this is like Goku when he first became. He has little control over himself. So he would come and try to hit Goku. Goku just grabbed his hands and would basically hold him in place. Gohan would try to break free, but then he would pass out from. This is his first time he's in the form. No. And because of him being a kid, he first unlock it. This Super Saiyan Grade 1, basically. It drains the stamina. So he would pass out. During that time, Cell's doing his own thing. I don't know if I said this or not, but, I'm just gonna retcon if I did. Piccolo did merge with Kami again. Like in canon. So, Piccolo, you could say, they're both training Gohan on Super Saiyan Grade 4. Right now, Gohan is up to Grade 2. While Cell's absorbing the humans, he would fight 17 and 18 by himself. Because 16 still being reprogrammed. And he would absorb 17. While he's absorbing him, 18 would run and hide. So Dr. Gero's just having his own fun. Now, the others would notice this, but Goku would tell them it's a part of my plan. Now, they would let Goku do what he wants. Like, literally, this Goku's a lot stronger than all of them. If he wanted to, he could destroy the whole universe. Well, probably not the whole universe, but he would rival Beerus. This MUI Goku. Probably even beat Beerus, I would say. No, he would still be the weakest out of the angels. This MUI Goku, I would say. He's around Beerus. They would teach Gohan, like I said, Cell would absorb 17 and would be searching for 18. Gohan he would get 18. Now Krillin, I can see Goku telling Krillin to go save 18 so they can get married like in canon. Now, Krillin would do this solar flare and 18 would say, why did you save me? And she would still fall in love with him like in canon. Excuse me. So, Krillin, this Krillin, even as strong as he is, he's more stronger than his Ken, so he's still not able to beat well, I would say he would rival Semi-Perfect Cell. Now, we go back to Goku. Gohan is mastered Super Saiyan Grade 4. Goku would show him a glimpse. I'd show him Super Saiyan 2, just a little of his power. Basically, he's heavily, and I mean heavily suppressed. He would show him the next stage. This is Super Saiyan 2. And he would also power up into I wouldn't say Super Saiyan. No, this Super Saiyan 3 is a lot. Because of him heavily suppressed, I'm saying it's around... Right now, he would just go Super Saiyan 3. Heavily suppressed. This is the next level after Super Saiyan 3. Now, Goku had mastered Super Saiyan 3 there in this time. So, it doesn't drain his energy anymore. This is Super Saiyan 3, son. I hope one day you're able to reach this form. He would power back down to his base form. And would, basically, Gohan would be training with Piccolo while, I'm sorry. Cell would do, Absorb 18. Goku, no, he's heavily suppressed. I would say Cell knows he's holding back, but he would still announce the Cell games. Somewhat the Cell games. He's about to announce Goku would appear in front of him and Vegeta. They would play rock, paper, scissors, and I'm gonna say Vegeta wins. Ha, Kakarot. It's my turn to kill this cockroach. Cockroach. Goku would say, sure, buddy, go ahead. Vegeta would he would show off. He would power up into Super Saiyan form. And he would hit Perfect Cell in the chest. And Perfect Cell was like, basically spitting up blood. And then Vegeta would power back down. Vegeta would say, you're not even worthy to be killed by a Super Saiyan. More like my boot. Poor spirit. Because Vegeta really just wants to get revenge. He would fight him a little bit, and I'm sorry, Cell would try to blow himself up in his perfect form. But Vegeta would use Force Spirit Vision and would separate 17 and 18 from him, so he would basically deactivate the explosion. Then Vegeta would do a big bang attack. I'm just gonna do this. I know I don't think canon Vegeta has this. I know in the Broly movie he did use this on Broly. He would use Prominent Flash and would instantly disintegrate Cell, leaving no peace. Now, some things happen like in canon. Krillin gets married at 18 and they have Marin. Goku would have Goten. Now, during this time, the 7 years to the Saiyan Saga, the Cell Saga, to the Buu Saga, Gohan would master Super Saiyan 2, and he's having trouble trying to get Super Saiyan 3. Now, I know probably he can't get Super Saiyan 3. But for convenience, I'll let y'all pick. Should Gohan get Super Saiyan 3? Now, if he does, he's not going to get his ultimate form. I'm sorry, he ain't. Or if he does, he's not even going to use it. Because I'm basically picking two paths for him. If he gets Super Saiyan 3, he's just going to stick with that form. And basically make it into his base form. Or do y'all want the ultimate Gohan? Basically, like, two choices. Y'all can pick that. I'm gonna continue. Vegeta would be training Trunks. Goku would train Goten. They would both train them to master Super Saiyan Grade 4. Now, it didn't confirm if they had it off the bat, but I knew they can go Super Saiyan. So, I would say they just have Super Saiyan Grade 1. So they would master it, and that would basically be what they want. Goku would teach them the fusion dance as well, since their canon selves would have the fusion dance. It would be a great asset. We're going to get ready for the 20 Gohan's. I'm gonna have to stop this here because of if I was to go ahead and do this, it would all make a choice, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. During this time, did Gohan master Super Saiyan 3, or did he eventually, is he going to get the ultimate form? Y'all can pick. If we can get to like 10 likes, I'll upload. I'll try. I ain't gonna promise. I'll try to double upload Saturday. I'm not gonna promise, but I'm just gonna say it. Leave a like and subscribe, share with your friends. See you guys.